Shalom, shalom, shalom. Glory and praise and honor and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, BARAK, QADASH, and BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK YAHAWASHI. Call HALAHYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, BARAK, QADASH, and praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, BARAK, QADASH, and of course, on to the Apostle, great millstone, teacher well. And topic of the lesson is when, in the ancient world anyway, when will a woman be considered a woman? I'm not gonna take that long. No, because not really that hard to understand. No, because all you need to do is just go to the scriptures here. No, and she'll be considered a woman when she passed the age of 12, 13, basically after she had her, the flower. After she had her flower. No, no, that's when she'll be considered a woman. No. Let's read it right here. 1 Corinthians 7:36. But if any man think that he will behave himself uncomely towards virgin, and she pass the flower of her age, and need so require, let him do what he will. He said, not let them marry. So let them marry after they pass the flower of their age. I'll look up the word for flower of her age in the Greek. Beyond the bloom, prime of life. Past the bloom, pride of youth, past the flower of her age. Overripe. And the moment she becomes ripe, or ready, is when she has her flower. So after she has her flower, after she has her period, because that's what we're talking about, her period, she officially becomes an adult. Now, it's showing that the flower of age, you're talking about her period. Go down here. God, there you go. Leviticus 15:19. If a woman have an issue, and her issue in her flesh be blood, she shall be put apart 7 days, and whosoever toucheth her shall be unclean until even. And we all know this is talking about her period. Now skipping on down to verse 24. And if any man lie with her at all, and her flowers be upon him. Now, the woman just produced flowers, literal flowers? No, they're talking about her period. He should be unclean 7 days, and all the bed whereon he lieth shall be unclean. So, the flowers of her age are talking about her period. So, after she has her period, then she'll be legal. Well, you keep saying legal. So, then she'll be lawful, to have sex with. Because she'll be considered a woman during that time. We can't look at it at the modern day mindset of being 18 or older, 16. You gotta be all. No, man. Because this is Babylon, man. This is a culture of Babylon. This is what they established. Before Babylon, before Western culture, before any of that, in the ancient world, yes, men were having intercourse with younger women. Real younger women, man. That's how it was. And we're not telling you to do it now. We're telling you what it was. No. But most people deny it because at the end of the day, they're in their feelings. They're getting emotional because they can't handle the fact that in the ancient world, grown men, 30 years old, 40 years old, etc., were having sex with 12-year-old, 13-year-olds around their age. They can't handle it. But here it is, in modern day times, You got these goddamn 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds out here, these young ass women sleeping around with these young ass men. In high school, even in middle school. No, no, to getting in. No, listen now, man. No, so at the end of the day, no, it's just in their spirits, man, because at the end of the day, this is how it was in the ancient world. Most people deny it because they can't handle the truth. Because they've been too westernized. The book of Genesis, chapter 24, and start verse 15. And it came to pass, before he had done speaking, that behold, Rebecca. Now, was Rebecca a grown woman? No, she was just a 20, 30-year-old woman. Let's read on. Came out who was born to Bethuel, son of Milcah, the wife of Nahor, Abraham's brother, with her pitcher upon her shoulder. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin. Neither had any man known her, and she went down to the well and filled her pitcher and came up. No, let's look at the word for I'm thinking of damsel. Here it is, girl, damsel, female servant, girl, damsel, little girl. No, adolescence, infancy to adolescence. Now she wasn't 9, she wasn't goddamn, she wasn't 10. Nah, man, she was around that age. She was past the flowers of her age. No. Esau tried to make it seem like she was 9 years old or some shit. Nah, man. She was around 12, 13 years old. She was a very young woman. And she was she was very fine. She was a very beautiful she was a very beautiful 12, 13-year-old girl. This is scriptural, man. If you're mad about what the scripture is saying, then there's something just wrong with you. And most Jake can't handle the truth. Most Jake think that's weird. Most Jake think that's being what's the word? I don't want to say the word, but no, Fleeto. I'll say that. Because Moshe can't handle the truth. But that's the truth, man. And Isaac, who married Rebecca, he was around his 30s, his 40s, maybe in late 20s. When he was established. And he took the young woman, the girl in. And it was fine. It was perfectly fine. But again, Jake can't handle it, man. Now tell it to a nigga in the world, and he'll lose his shit. Here's First Kings. Now I wasn't trying to make this a long lesson. Lesson don't need to be long. Well, not my lesson really that long, but it really just straight to the point, man. Yes. In the ancient world, grown men had sex with extremely young women. Who are I guess you could say past their prime. Or the prime being when they had their flower, when they first had their flower. It doesn't mean when they're 16, 17. No, man. I'm talking about past their flower to age. Like it proves to the scriptures that talking about her period. No. But anywho, First Kings chapter 1, verse 1. Now King David was old and stricken in years, and they covered him with clothes, but he gat no heat. Wherefore his servants said unto him, let there be sought for my lord the king a young virgin, and let her stand before the king, and let her cherish him, and let her lie in thy bosom, that my lord the king may get heat. And here's again the word for virgin, a young virgin. Virgin, bride, maid, city, busy maid. Let's keep reading on. So they sought for a fair damsel throughout all the coasts of Israel, and found Abishag and Shumanite, and brought her to the king. And the damsel was very fair, and cherished the king, and married her to him, but the king knew her not. So the king didn't have sex with her. But here's the word for damsel again, Naira. That's the word for damsel. Means female servant. Again, same thing. Little girl. Female attendant. So she was again a little girl. No. And yeah, that's basically it, man. Again, it wasn't. I don't need to go 20,000 precepts, get all sorts of Bible dictionaries and all that. No, man, it's a real simple discussion. You know, real simple. You don't need to be that deep. But low when you're edified. Closing on praise and glorification to YAHAWASHI, Shabbat, Shem, QADASH, and Shalom.